it's me, ShdwMewts, and today we're back with some more AFK Journey, where we're going to be talking about some teams you can be building and the relative skill set of the new character. Why is this not here? Oh, there we go. Florabelle. Florabelle is a warrior from the Wilder group of units who has the ability, with her skills, to summon a bunch of small little flower girls to swarm the field and help deal lots of damage while dealing with different enemies. Her ultimate is Pounding Blow, which summons her Petalium, I'm pretty sure they're called, Spinny, who inherits a bunch of her health, then deals damage 6% of her normal attacks. When she's defeated, it goes into her pod, and comes back after 10 seconds. Now, when she's activated, she deals 300% of her damage to all adjacent enemies and knocks them into the air, which does stun them for a small amount of time. Casting this ultimate again will make Spinny recover all of her health, as well as Smashy, who is the one that gets summoned. Overgrowth gives all of them the ability to turn a Gigantic, which gives them 60 haste and 60 life drain, making them a lot easier and more durable to keep on the field. The Tiny Sharpshooter, which summons Swifty, who is a 6-tile attack range little unit who blasts at all the enemies she can shoot at, while also doing a barrage attack when the skill is activated again. And the last one you can easily get with getting her into a Mythic, which most people should be able to do that relatively easy if they were saving their gems. Increases her attack by 10% during the battle, and she gets an extra 4% to 6 and 8% on top of that with the other upgrades for if she has 2 or more of her summons on the field. Now, this does mean you need to keep all of her units alive for this really amazing attack bonus. Luckily, there are a few teams you can actually do this with that are relatively easy. We're going to hop into the arena, which is probably where I think the best place to showcase this, because I am too far in the Dream Realm to actually properly showcase that, but I should be able to maybe pop into the AFK stages also. So let me hop into one of those, and I will showcase some of the teams I think are really good for making Florabelle work really well with and get some good output. Alright, the first team we're going to be showcasing has the Star Shard artifact, which, if you don't know what it does, gives you more haste and more HP, and after using an ultimate a number of times will damage all of the enemy units and also reduce their attack speed. The units we're using are obviously Florabelle, Lucius, who is a good tank as well as being able to support by healing and shielding his allies, Rowan, who is as we call in these types of games, a battery character, who pumps all the other units with energy so they can use their ultimates a lot faster. Vala, because Vala is very nicely able to snipe one of the 2 guys on the left or the right. This one, obviously, it's not going to be that matterful because we have Damien over here who is untargetable during the fight. So we're just going to have her target the little girl over here. And then we have Citrana, who can shred Vitality, and if she gives sparks to her friends, those guys also shred the Vitality. So we're going to showcase this little setup right here real fast. Gonna set the auto ultimates on. Now Lucius is getting messed up a little bit, but now that he's ulted, he's fully healed.
Don't worry, your delivery's coming up.
Rowan is going to pop down his ultimate and give everybody more energy. Vala is going to take out that backline unit, which also triggers the Star Shard to make everyone attack slower, giving Lucius enough time to heal. Florabelle will now summon Smashy, who will come in and slam on all 3 of those units, knocking them down for just a moment, giving us a nice little window to finish them all off. Beautiful. On to the next fight. I will now choose different units that are not Florabelle to showcase some of the synergies she has with some of the other characters. This next one, I'm going to try without a tank. Alright, for this next team, we're going to be running with an Iron Wall spell artifact, which is going to make our frontline unit have +5 haste and 7.5 extra vitality, meaning that this man's right here, our Brutus, is going to be a little tankier than he normally would be. His ultimate is that he spins around, dealing damage to everybody around him. He will taunt nearby enemies, meaning they won't target anybody else, and reduces their defense, and can ignore the first fatal blow. Let's see. Smokey and Mirky will heal everybody in a large area, reaching about to this tile right here between these 2 guys once he ultimates, and it gives an attack boost to everybody within the area. Florabelle is obviously still here. Then we also, in the back line, we have Haywin, who is a continuous healer who doesn't need to be close by, so she can stay back here and give everybody a very potent healing effect. And then for a little extra damage, we have Odie, whose ultimate does continuous damage to people, as well as increases his attack speed with the skills I have on him, and he does more damage to poison targets. Gonna hop in and we'll showcase that. I think this should work out pretty well, as long as he doesn't immediately just die. Luckily he didn't. We should ignore the first death, yep, and now we just need to get to our first ultimate. There we go. Oh, he's going to ult, and then the boyos will extend their range, meaning he is now hit by the healing effects and the damage boost. We have all... Oh, he got absolutely murdered, but he did what he needed to do, and stunned with the smashy on Florabelle, giving us enough time to get the setup on the ultimates. Unfortunately, it does suck that Haywin wasn't able to properly heal him, but all the little girls are able to heal up just nice and right. And with the extra bonus of the healing and attack damage, Odie is able to finish off the rest of them nice and clean. Alright, we're gonna do one more team, and I think this one's gonna be the funkiest. Alright, the last team I have put together, we have Thorian as a tank at the front line because he has a self-revive one time and does pretty solid damage. We got Damien as an untargetable support to give everyone some healing as needed. We have Florabelle, of course. We have Muriel because she is an AoE damage fire girlio, can hurt these all nice and well. And the last one is Viperian, who is AoE and should be able to relatively hurt everybody in a way that I otherwise wouldn't be able to, while Thorian is being whacked on. We just got to hope that they get to their ultimates fast enough, which I think they should be able to. Florabelle is about to get there. Florabelle is about to lose her... Yep, Florabelle unfortunately got taken out. That is the downside to not having a support on the team. Man, she wasn't even able to do much. So, as you can see, major weakness of Florabelle is going to be the fact that she does really hard rely on having some form of healing in order to sustain. So we're gonna actually... What the... I don't know what that is. Get out of here. No. We're gonna retry. And this time we're going to switch the Star Shard with the Awakening spell so that everybody... Let me out. There we go. Now that we have an actual healing effect, we're going to pop in there again to showcase that healing is very important. Because Damien, while he does heal, is not very good at doing that. Thorian's going to do his ultimate first. And now here comes Florabelle with her ultimate. So Smashy should be able to knock everybody. Well, you know, that was just unfortunate. Florabelle almost had it. Does go to show that you really do need an actual dedicated healer on the team. So using Rowan, Haywin, or the little Mauler boys is going to be a must-have for Florabelle because until she gets all of her units out, she's not doing too much. But she is still a very solid unit. I cannot overstate that enough. If you haven't pulled on her, you really need to right now. So, that being said, if you all do enjoy, be sure to leave a like, a subscribe, a comment down below. Be sure to check the pinned comment below to download the game. And if you want to join me and play on the game as well, I am on server 41. My guild is ShdwMewts, is also going to be in the description if you want to join along. And I just really enjoy the game right now, so can't wait to see what other characters come out. Can't wait to see how the story progresses. So see ya. And love ya. Bye.